Good morning. Let's see how many show up. I know there's a lot of people out of power and things like that. And uh, mm, it's telling me 5 people are here. Seriously, I figured. Good morning. Well, anybody getting their power back that is here that is safe can tell us. Hi. All right. Well, it's growing. It's 8 people now. I have some really good, yummy coffee this morning, trying to use up some of it. I have a lot with the help from all of you. All right, well let's start out with a little bit of coffee chat. So we had our shower last Sunday after the live, and yeah, it was fun. I'll just tell you a little bit. Um, yeah. All right. So if you are new here, we always try to guess what is the flavor and the creamer flavor of my coffee. If you're the luckiest one to get that right first, both flavors on Deb's chat, which you would want to put it on live chat because we have giveaways and things, challenges. Anyway, you'd win a spot on this bracket board that we play. It's an ongoing game. And then if you're not interested in that, you could win something out of one of these baskets over here. So we went to the shower and there were several different groups of people. Like there were grandmothers were sitting over here and all the young folks were over here. And it was great. They dressed her up with a tiara like I thought they would. And we played a bunch of games. And my mom won the most items found in your purse. Who'd have thunk it, right? one of the questions was, do you have a picture of the bride? Well, yeah. Got a lot of points for that one. Not many of them had that. So, oh my gosh, what fun. And then to top it off, she had him drop her off. So she knew that he was going to help her take her loot, back to the car later. So around a half an hour before it was over, which we would be having cake at that time, he pops in the door with a dozen roses. So that was pretty fun to see him do that. And it was his idea. So, she had no clue. Yep. So that was that. Let's see. Not a heck of a lot more happened this week, but that's okay. So we're down to 2 weeks. 2 weeks for the wedding. I can't believe it. And where did September go? Really? It was she got a lot of things. In fact, I don't know if I told you, but my mom has in the past painted. She's been known to paint freehand. She's been known to do ceramics and really paint some really nice ceramics. And she hasn't done it in a long time. In fact, since her hands are so sore and stuff, she has probably not done a ceramic in probably 15 to 20 years. So Courtney's not used to her doing ceramics like she used to do, like when I was younger. So when she told me she was going to make her a nativity set, I knew it was probably going to be handmade, with a lot of detail. Well, that's exactly what she did. And she managed to finish it. The night before on Saturday, she had a friend come over and help her antique it. And oh my gosh, it came out great. And we very carefully packed it all and wrapped it all in a gift box, and she had no idea what was in this box. She's like, "What are all these pieces? All wrapped up." So she did get that, and that's a great hand-me-down heirloom now, because she didn't have anything from her grandmother that she had made. So we're happy that we got it done and everybody got to see it. The angel came out really nice too. All right. We'll get right on to, we have 30 people here now, so we'll get right on to, let's talk about our make along that we're going on with right now. It's called Whip It Good, and there is a post where you can post things that have been sitting around in not getting finished, and work on those. And when you do, post a picture of your half done whip in the Facebook group. If you're not a member there, well, you should be. It's posted down below. I don't have questions to ask, but it's not a place to drop links, never. And I can drop links if I see a pattern or something, but I don't do it that often. Links are where we get into trouble. But anyway, if someone is not a participant in anything else and all they're there for is to shout out themselves, then they usually are not. I don't keep them very long. So just saying, if you're there to participate in the creator part of the group, then it's a place for you to post your makes in the challenges that I do. And I do a ton. Once a month hats, just everybody knows. And so right now we're doing Whip It Good. So you want to bring out your languishing whips and post them and try to finish them. You have 3 months to do it in September, October, and November. We're doing our whips. Right now it's easy. There's only 18 people and I'm not having any trouble. But make sure you put your pictures in the featured tab for that challenge. There are instructions how to work that. And if you need any help, Deb will help you. Oh, I got a winner. I seen it. I don't know if you saw it, but I do. Yeah, I see. Waiting for Deb to see it. Well, if you are on there working on something, then you're qualified for the random draw every Sunday. So that's fine. No, I didn't see Joanne. Charlene, yes, Charlene won the coffee. It is salted caramel with hazelnut creamer. That's what it is. So Charlene took it away. Would you like a spot on that bracket board? It's brand new. Almost all the numbers are available. There's only like 4 names up there so far. So we'll let Charlene let us know what she wants. And while we're at it, I will show you my whip. So my whip is a new one. Yes, it is. But it's going to be a long labor of love. So I figured, what a good time to do it now. Okay, bracket number 4 is Charlene's. Where's my purple one? Oh, here it is. I have a purple marker I'm using this time. I'll go ahead and put Charlene's name right on number 4 right now before I forget. I won't forget, but some of these I can do without moving the board, but others no. All right, congratulations to Charlene. There you go, number 4. So my whip is a blanket for my daughter, matching her living room. I'm using cakes of cloud cakes, Karen cloud cakes, and I'm put them in the basket, and that is cake number 3, and I am down to the lightest color. I did the first one from inside out. I did the second from outside in, and now I'm doing the third from inside out. That keeps your colors matched up as you're making the stripe across. So here is how far I am now. Last week, I think, oh my gosh, it's getting so big. So I'm coming up on halfway. There you go. So now it's starting to go back. There we go. It's starting to go back to the light color. And that'll be the halfway. It'll be 3 skeins in. Oh, wow. Is this the softest thing you ever felt? And I'm worried that if somebody made this and they hung it on the line, it would pull and get out of shape. That's how soft it is. My suggestion is to drape it double, But as far as I remember, this is wash and dryable. So let me just check that one more time because I don't want to talk out of turn. But I'm excited to finish skein number 3 today. I'm hoping I do. So what do we got? This is what colorway it is. It's the most boring, right? Colorway. It's Night Watch, and it's 100% polyester. There's your cloud cakes. I did get them on 20% off, and they are, let me read this again. Machine washable and dryable. Yeah, machine washable and dryable. So one of these cakes could be quite a nice shawl. Now they show 2 skeins of a pattern here on the label. I think it's 2. Might not be. Oh, yes, it is. It's 2. Do 2 together. So you do 2 panels, and then you sew them together in the middle and leave your head opening. And it says it's got some fringe on it too. Free pattern on the label. Nice. Like we have tons of time to do something like that, but that would be pretty. Like I said, it's machine washable and dryable. So let's get to our drawing. We have 18 people in the Whip It Good right now. Y'all, the person that wins, if they are here, can take a spot on the bracket board or something out of one of the baskets. Joanne Burgess, it's you. All right. Let's see what Joanne decides to get. They are. Oh, yeah. And the halo, right? Number 28. Okay, let me check. Number 28. All right, let me see. Yes, it is open. Yep. There we go. Some weeks we don't get any numbers on the board, right? Other weeks we get quite a few. Well, yeah, we want to fill that up. So last week we started a stocking together. And I don't know how many of you started it, but I'm hoping that some of you are doing it with me. We did 5 rows. And this is how far we are. And I promised that I would not go ahead, which I did not do. I did sew in my ends like I said I would. And I'm using this pattern from Yarn. Yarn. Hobby Lobby. It is this stocking. And you can get the pattern from down below. It's a free pattern on their website. And it says to use a chunky yarn. So I'm using not a chunky yarn. Of course not, right? I'm using Red Heart. What is this? I always forget. Huga. It's Red Heart Huga. And because it's not chunky, and it's actually Huga Charm, which I forgot to tell you that. The Huga Charm was the one with the sparkle in it. So my stocking is going to have a red sparkle throughout. Yeah. And so what I'm doing is I'm holding it double from the inside and the outside. If I run out of yarn, I'm going to end up doing the cuff part in a different color. And I have some maybe some off-white or beige or some, I don't know. I'll find something, right? And I do have this little package that what they suggested is a round circle. I don't know what these are called, bone circles or whatever, to adorn the stocking at the top, and they have some beads. So I threw some beads in a round circle into a package, and that is going in to the pink basket. So if you want those to adorn your stocking with, they will be in there. And if you are a winner, you can pick that. So that's how far we are. We will be doing row number 6. I'm using a J hook. Right? Yeah. J, which is 6.0. Now, everybody's stocking can be whatever size. There's no real rhyme or reason of what size. But you want it big enough so you can hang it as a stocking. So mine right now is about 6.5 inches, I believe. We measured it last week. And that is, again, not a chunky yarn. It's just doubled. So, yes, mine is almost 7 inches at the end of, if I flatten it out, at the end of row 5. So, and then we're not increasing anymore. So it's a J. And you can catch up by doing rows 1 through 5 and then starting today with row 6. So that's what we're doing together on the show. I don't do that all the time, but I haven't done it in a while, so I thought, let's do this. And the thing about it is I don't have to work off camera when I do something like that. It's just something fun that we do together. And I've been doing so. All right, let's go on to this book that I thought I'd bring out and talk about today. So I just, once in a while, I got to throw in something completely random that has nothing to do with nothing. And this is, I have a bookshelf with a ton of old magazines and books on. And this is a crochet magazine from way back, right? I'll tell you the year. It says Crochet 25th Anniversary Edition. It is about 21 years ago. So April of 03. silver anniversary doily. Why did I bring it out? Well, I got to show you some of these. I'm just going to flip through to the pictures and look at this. You see that? Beaded evening stole. So this is an elegant scarf or stole. This is 20 years ago. And they're using beads. Pearl beads are all through, and they're put on there with pink thread. So that's a pink stole. The crochet cotton, size 10 with beads in it. And talk about a wedding item, right? So that was one. It's got like a checkerboard effect. So there's a lot of filet, and then there's little checkerboards. I just think that would be cool to see that done. But I'm not one to like I said, this is the anniversary edition. Check out that pineapple doily. Oh my gosh. Again, silver anniversary. It is gorgeous. Let's see. A little doll dress pot holder. That one's a little bit different. Now, I remember making these little dresses to go over the top of your Dawn dish liquid bottle, right? Oh my gosh, isn't that cute? So that one is got a full top part, the bodice part. It's full. That's cute. Now, something like this we can do on the channel together. So that's why I was bringing this out, because I saw a couple things in here that I thought, oh. Now, I'm not into this kind of thing, but here's one. It's a can cover, and look at, they did it in 4th of July colors. Yeah. And then this one, right? The hooded sweater. Little baby hooded sweater. Again, maybe one that we could do together. So I had my, ideas going on when I was looking at this. This is one that I thought was really cute. This set is apples, and they have the placemat, the toaster cover, the pot holder. We could just do one like the pot holder, or the one that I thought was the cutest was the towel topper in the apple. So you do you change color and you just do the apple and then the stem. There's not a lot of color work, but how cute. That is cute. And then they had one coffee mug, but I'm not, like I said, the coffee mug wasn't that great. It is the April 2003. Yeah, April 2003. And you might be able to find this on the library. I know some of those people that do the library searches, you can find. Here's a blanket. It looks like you could use your scraps for this, and you're just using a beige in between. And when you change colors, you could just leave a tail of fringe, a little bit, not a ton. Soft color stripes. Yep. And that looks like a little bit of shells, but I did not read it. Aaron color is what they're Black Kitty for the October, right? So then they had a couple trinket baskets up here, and they also look like wedding colors. And they used beads in this one too. That was different. Diamond trinket baskets. To They used plastic canvas to stiffen it. They didn't put any yarn on the plastic canvas. They just used it as an inside ring. They might have made the ring and then stitched it together, possibly. But that is a great inside ring idea. And they didn't, like I said, they didn't put the yarn on the plastic canvas. They just left it plain. They crocheted the outside and then set it down in there. That's a great idea. And then a daisy doily made out of motifs. I just thought it was fun to bring out one of these oldies but goodies once in a while. Now this one is different. This one is called the Flowered Hexagon Doily. Now that one is got a rainbow color thread bordered in white. So that one is really, really pretty. And the inside are daisies. That the inside of the motif is a daisy. So they're really just beautiful. And then when you go around the outside, it's more of a filled in double crochet. So I think that is really nice. Not sure exactly if they are doing separate motives or they're, I don't know what, I have to read it. First flower, motif makes 7. Okay. And then some more of this kind of stuff. What I'm saying is red, white, and blue. Yeah. Yep. Headscarf, they're calling it. It's just a triangular headscarf, but once you get it finished, you can tie it and it, yeah. All right, well, that's the end of the book. That's all there is in it, but I just thought this was kind of cool to bring out an oldie. Yep. All right, let's go ahead and we'll ask Miss Deb to let's make a yarn deal. And that is where Deb marks the chat and you tell me what your favorite color and weight of yarn is. And I try to go around the room and try to find something to match up with that. You do need a United States address to play the game. Looks like 38 people have arrived, so that's not bad. I was thinking that we were going to be short today. So this is my new shirt that I got from the Poconos when I went. I told you I would get a new one. And it's kind of more on the 4th of July style, too, because of the red, white, and blue. And the, yeah, it's not so much Napa. And I don't want to hear it, Bev. I know Chase has to start at the back today because the engine kaput. But that might be a good thing. So don't give up till the fat lady sings. By the way, did anybody see, or I know some of you saw, yesterday's video? I put up a video yesterday of mystery bags from Aberdeen Wool, both the crochet and the knit. And of course, there's a giveaway in that video. So don't forget to watch that video. Give you another week or two to get that done and comment below on it. And I will draw from that, share a little bit of that. And I did get the Jimmy Bean's video up too on Friday. So that was beautiful. Beautiful yarns in there. I probably should have put this yarn somehow in a way to get these two to come off of there easier, but well, we'll just do it this way for now. I was gonna do row number 6 in as soon as we pick a winner. The fan is on too, so that helps a lot in tangling everything. Oh, perfect timing, Steve. It's almost time to play me some Van Halen. We're just waiting for Deb to pick our winner for today for Let's Make a Yarn Deal. And then we will go on to that. Wow, there's people coming in. Uh-huh. Howdy. We're just waiting for Deb's answer, and then we'll go on. Oh, I did have something in the bracket for the grand prize so far. I did have something because I said last week that I didn't have anything, but you will get one of Cindy's hand. I don't know what you would call that. Is this something you do on the Cricut? I think you take and put on an applique or whatever. And this bag will be in the grand prize for this bracket game. And you will also get a little container. And this one also has some stitch markers in it that I like. It's got a horse, a purple heart, a snowman, and a smiley face. So just stitch markers that go along with my channel. So that's the beginning of the grand prize. We will add to it as we go. We have a winner. Deb says Lynn is the winner. And what does she say on there? It's an iron-on. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. It's great. It's absolutely great. She wants blue fingering yarn. Okay, well, let's see what I can find. Blue fingering yarn. Okay. Go look around here and see what I find. You're on, Steve. I was just looking through some things this morning to find something for the cup of tea. Oh my gosh, can't believe it. You don't know what you've got hidden until you start looking, right? Yep. It's amazing how many things are hidden. All right. Okay. Not getting what I want right off the top, though. Wow. This is not easy. Not easy at all. She's gonna stump me, I have a feeling. Because I'm not finding anything thin enough. How does that happen when all that sock yarn came in here? Yeah, I don't know, but I'm not finding anything. Oh. Oh, my goodness. Might have to get down the one back box here and look in it. All right, hang on. Give me a minute. There's no fingering yarn anywhere. I think I have it hidden too good. Though hopefully you guys are talking about something good. It's not working out too well here. You picked one heck of a yarn that I am not working. It's just not. Oh, goodness. Gonna have to go with something heavier. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'm gonna pull something totally weird. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, all right. Okay. My heavens. All right. Because you stumped me. I'll make it worth your while. Because you had to wait. Yarn deal time. Okay. I found one so I have this one bin up there that has really tiny skeins of yarn in it. And so I looked in there and I'm like, what is this? There's no blue that was really, but I found this one skein and I'm like, what did I use this for? Who the heck knows, right? But it is a blue fingering weight, right? And so you didn't stump me. However, there's only one and I don't have a label. And okay, that's how we play this game. It's find something in Christi's closet. So this skein is, I just had to show you. It's not part of what you can pick unless you really want it. Okay. But because you stumped me, I'm going to show you two that I found. Now this one is not blue. Okay. It is a wool free sock. Now I brought this out once before, not this color, a different color, because it does not have wool in it, and it's a premier brand, and there is a super fine, and it has a real dark blue, but it also has purple in it. So that is one choice. Okay, so you didn't stump me completely. It does have blue in it. In the colorway, grapes. See, so it's on the purple side, right? Okay, so that's a choice. Now I did find this. This is an oldie. something that was in AC Moore called Stitch Studio Novo. Now, this is not a fingering weight. However, that was in Hank's, and it is blue, and it's very, very lightweight. See how light it is? They're saying it's a 3. I don't agree that that's a 3, but it might be. It might be. It looks more like a 2 to me. And this one is called acrylic and polyester and 10% wool. And they don't have a color on here? What the heck? There's a number. Okay, so you get 3. These were done in Hank's, and there are 3 of them in this bag. So that's a kind of like a bougie yarn. So that's a choice. So that is the Novo, the wool-free Premier sock, one or the other. And I'm going to throw in this bag. It's a little mesh bag with the snaps on top. And this one was found in a Yarnable, one of the Yarnables. And it's the Delaque. Okay, so I'm going to throw that in. And if you don't want that, Miss Lynn, then you can take a spot on the bracket board or something out of either one of these baskets. So there's your choices. I didn't do bad. Let's see what Lynn decides to do. The number 1. Okay, so she wants the Premier, right? The Premier one. So I'm going to put those in. Let's get a stitch marker out for her. Your favorite stitch marker that you have seen on the show. I have some smiley faces. I've got a blue one, matter of fact. I've got blue stars that I'm calling, there's 2 colors of blue in this. Lucky Charms. That's a light blue and a little bit darker blue. And then there is a blue heart. There's a blue mushroom. There's an angel. What would you like? one of those. And we're getting into Halloween too. So we do have some pumpkins and witches and that kind of thing. Any of those? The blue heart. All right. Thank you. Congratulations, Lynn. Thank you for being here with us. All right. So Lynn's little package is all set to go. Just remember that when you're on the show, you do have to send me a message. There's her little package. And claim your prize. So I will put these 2 down for a minute. And we'll get back to those. Did you want me to throw this little skein of fingering weight in there, Lynn? Did you want me to throw that in? It's a real dark navy blue fingering weight without... you want me to throw that in? Never know what you're going to do with it, right? Okay. I will. It could be it could be that it's not wool, so you'll have to do a burn test on it and see how it works. If what that yarn is. All right, let's go to our pattern and take a look. Where are we here? Where do I have it? I stuck it somewhere. Jesus. Unbelievable. What did I do with that? I've been fiddle farting around with it so much that now it's hiding. Oh, the wind probably blew it. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Oh jeez. I can't believe that pattern is not in front of me. It was. I guess we're waiting a minute. Jeez. Talk about a shit show today. It was right here, seriously? Unbelievable. It was literally laying right here. Wow. And I have my head examined. Where is it? It's not here. If it fell, it couldn't have gone anywhere. Unbelievable. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, well, maybe we're not doing that today. If I dropped it, why wouldn't it just be right here? There's nothing here. I had to have folded it up, right? I can't believe this. Oh my God. Talk about rattled. Look through the magazine. Yeah. I didn't stick it in there. It was just laying here. Oh my gosh. Seriously? I got it. It was underneath. Okay, so I have a little folder. All right. In my defense, I took this. This is my notes. This is my notes that I write down who I'm sending what to. And I always take that out at the beginning of the live and write the date on it. And anybody who gets a package gets on this notepad. I had stuck it underneath the notepad. Well, I guess that's normal. All right, so row number 6. Whew, oh, we're going to half double crochet this row. All right. So we're not increasing. And I'm going to make sure I've got my 2 loops. It says to chain 1 and then half double crochet in all stitches around. So I'm going to go ahead and half double crochet. And I think we said we were on, were we on 48 stitches? I think we did. So this doubled up, this Huga yarn, Red Heart Huga, doubled up using the J. I'm having no trouble, no splitting. It's absolutely perfect for this size crochet hook. Wonderful. We have any questions so far? I probably could have pulled it up online. I mean, I actually have it open. I left it. Well, yeah, I do. I left it open. Has anybody ever printed a pattern out of the Knit Companion? I'm just asking you because I have when I found out about Knit Companion and I bought a pattern that was several pages, like 20 some pages, I just went ahead and told it to put it in my Knit Companion, and that's on my Kindle. And so I'm curious. I never printed it. I just opened the Kindle, did the pattern, did the rows, and closed it just like any other book. I was just curious if you can print from the Knit Companion. I haven't looked at it yet today. So this pattern didn't tell you how many stitches after you increased. So that's why I asked if it was 48, because it's been a couple days since I looked at it. I'm going to go ahead and count them then. Yeah, 48. So 48 to finish off row 6, and they're all half double crochets in this row. And the next row is just as easy. So now we can ask Miss Deb if she wouldn't mind marking the chat. Now wait just a minute. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll have to see that Kindle is I believe an or a Macintosh. And I don't use that kind of, like, my phone is not an iPhone. I don't use Apple product. That's what I was trying to say. I don't use them that often, so I'm kind of wondering. But Doug does. So you want to slip stitch in the top of your first half double and end your round. So that round will be a little skinnier than the other ones. And then row number 7, we will chain 2 and double crochet in each stitch around. So while you're doing row 6 and row 7, we're going to go ahead and talk about that next drawing. So Deb is going to mark the chat. Now, if you want to win the Novo yarn, so the Novo yarn was the AC Moore yarn. If you want to win that, you will put that in the comments when Deb marks the chat. If you would rather a spot on the bracket board, then you write that. If you want something out of the baskets, then you would write that. So the pattern is linked below, and also Linda put that link in the comments. So yeah, but it's easy to find if you go to Hobby Lobby. Sorry about the coughing. I'm getting a little bit of yarn dust off of the lint, whatever. I can tell. So I'm double crocheting every stitch around again for 48 stitches. I'm wondering if I'm going to run out of yarn. I don't know if I have any more of this. It says you need a approximately 2 skeins of soft and sleek chunky, and that will run you 211 yards per skein. So 400, you need a little over 400 yards to do this stocking. And I'm wondering if that happens, it happens. I'm not going to, I don't know. I might have to see if I have another skein of this summer. Of course, they sold them out, and they Ollie's, I think, bought them last year. I was finding these, or maybe the year before, I was finding these hanks or skeins at Ollie's for $4.99, I believe, is what the label said. But that isn't the greatest deal, I don't think. But yeah, they were the sparkle one, the charm, and the Hygge charm. I believe that was good. It was $9.99 at least for that regular price, right? So even at $4.99, there is a discount, but they didn't have like that many colors. And when it was gone, it was gone, you know. I've got to tell you, when I was searching for that blue fingering weight yarn, I was laughing because I ran into something on the shelf that I forgot I had. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to show this. So I'm going to show it to you now. So when we were doing all the Sesame Street, and I was collecting them, and I'm working on one of those. I'm going to be working on them until I get the whole set done. And it's again a little time consuming, but that's the way that it is when you do crafts, right? So there is a bag over there with all of them in it, and I'm slowly working through making hats out of every one. Well, in this cubby hole that I was looking for, I found this. And I remember getting these, and I know they're discontinued. We Stephanie and I got these from one of our late night shopping, right? And this one was the snowman. And so I still have one. And now I can add the snowman into my hats that I'm making. Because, I mean, why not? Right? Now you can Google this and maybe you'll find them because there's more than one. They called this Top This, right? Top This. And it is made by DMC. They are calling it acrylic and nylon, 100% polyester character on the top. And yeah, so I only have one now, but I had more than one. And I know that this was like 3 years ago that we did this. It was the Snowman Challenge over Christmas. These were made in 2015. So how fun. Yeah. We have a winner. This is really soft too, polyester. Anyway, so I put that in with my hats. And it was on that shelf. It's crazy. All right, so what do we have? We have Teresa. Oh my gosh. You think you have some of these snowmen, really? Did you order them when I ordered them? Because they're adorable. I mean, I just can't. They're just freaking adorable. Teresa won the Novo yarn from AC Moore. So this is got some blue, and so it's a beautiful yarn. I'm sure she's going to end up making socks or something out of this, but it is a 3 light acrylic polyester with 10% wool and approximately 492 yards. Can we pick out a stitch marker for you? stitch marker, Teresa. I've got yellow and orange hearts left. I've got yellow, blue, pink, and dark pink smiley faces. I've got 2 butterflies. These are dainty. A green one and an orange one. They're dainty butterflies. I've got real dainty mushrooms. And then I've got 4 of the 4 of the star or Lucky Charms. 4 of them. There's pink, blue, yellow, and like a real light blue. We got a mushroom. I got blue, pink, peach, and red in the mushrooms. Blue, pink, peach, and red. Yeah, these are dainty. Very cute. A red. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Anybody want to come on the show and join me today for a little creative corner? You have to have content of yarn. Show me what you're working on. Shout out your channel. 5 minutes. Thank you. All right. We're going to finish up row number 7. That is a double crochet row. Anybody have any questions about anything? All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for supporting me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yes. Everything goes to shipping and the membership here as well. All right. I am coming up on the last couple of stitches for row 7. So I'm going to read off row 8. Now, row 8 is a bobble row. So you're going to get some texture in your stocking now. And when Linda did hers, she considered turning your work at this point to show your bobble better on this side of your work. But it does not say to turn your work on the pattern. So I want to try a row. I want to try the row the way that they say to do it. Thanks, Steve, for bringing that up. No, I have not gone in there and worked on it because I was working on things for the wedding. I was doing things for the wedding. The shop opened back up again. Life is way too busy to go hide in the back room and work on a granny square. I'm sorry. And besides, we discussed that I wasn't going to give it away now, remember? So anyway, on to row number 8. I want to try the bobble row the way that they say it, just to see what it looks like. And then if we decide that we should rip it out and do it on the back side, so that then we will, because that sounds like a good idea. So bobble is going to be row number 8, and it is chain 1, and it says half. Wait a minute. Bobble in the first stitch. Okay, so the bobble consists of yarn over, insert your hook into the first stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So at that point, you will have 2 loops on your hook. Then you're going to repeat that 3 more times. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and go through 2 loops. Now you have 3 on your hook. You're going to do it 2 more times. And then at the end, you will yarn over and bring through all 5 of your stitches. And then it says to half double crochet in the next 2. All right, so if I half double crochet in the next 2, I'm going to tighten it right down so that my bobble is sticking out. And that is definitely sticking out. Yep. So I think you're chunky. I think you'll be okay. But if you don't like that, you can do them in reverse. But it says bobble in the next stitch, half double crochet in the next 2. So you do. So anybody have any issues with this bobble stitch? You're just doing you're doing a double crochet, but you're just not finishing it. You're leaving the last chain till the end and then going through all 5. So your 5 double crochets are gathered together. That is all you're doing. Most people have done it before. And then that row just continues to repeat. So you do a bobble and 2 half doubles, bobble and 2 half doubles. Yeah, it does. Mine's coming to the front pretty good, Linda. Yep. Now I have 3. Yeah. That half double crochet needs to be pulled down quite tightly. Not real bad, but all right. This is going to be a yarn eater for sure. Wow. Now I remember them always saying a lot of times to chain 1 in between, but it doesn't say that. So you're just going to do that. Now see, this one didn't poke out as much. But yep, they are pretty good. 1, 2. All right. Next. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goodness. Jeez. All right. That row's going to take a minute. Yes, it is. All right. So I guess hardly any of yours are sticking out. Did you do what weight yarn did you use? Did you use a chunky? And the other question I have is, did you do 4 like, did you have 5 chains at the end for the last one? Did you do enough? Because I think if you did like 3, it wouldn't. You need at least that amount of yarn to make it as thick as it is. And then, yeah. 2 4-weight yarns. Oh, geez, I guess you used a thick enough. But yeah, I'm pushing it out of the way as I go into the next one, and then I'm pulling that half double crochet quite tightly. But yours always stick out better in the back too, Cindy said. So there you go. Yep, it's the way that you pull it. So you have to, on purpose, put your finger in the bobble, push it toward you, not away from you. And then when you do that half double, pull that half double tight on the last section, but not so tight you're not going to find it the next row around. But I would definitely push your bobble toward you when you go to do that stitch. And then you should have something sticking out now. There's only a couple of these rows, so it's just a design feature. And if you didn't want to do any bobbles at all, you wouldn't have to. You would not have to. You could just leave those rows double crochets and continue on. And so that's, oh, look at this. Oh, I got to say this right now. So this is like a little basket. You could use this as the edge of your basket, right? How cute would that be? Maybe a little bit deeper before you did that, but that would be a great edging for a basket. And then put a piece of that plastic canvas in to make it stand up on the shelf, right? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking as I was going. But like I said, maybe do a couple more rows before you did the edging, and it would be a perfect little basket. Okay. Yeah, that one. See, that one I must have loosened up because my bobble didn't show that much. But again, I'm getting to about, I'm a little bit over halfway, and I really kind of want to do the next row. So, anybody have any other questions about anything? Because I'm going to go ahead and give you the next row. I just missed the correct amount of bobbles. I only did 4 loops, and it laid flat. So I did notice that. So make sure you have all of your 5 loops, your double crochets. You want at least 4 double crochets in your bobble before you tighten down your half double, because if you only have 3 in there, it will not stand out. Wasn't enough. Okay, 11 rows of bobbles. 11 rows? What? Are you kidding me? Yeah, Sherry, I forgot to do that. I got a phone call. Yeah, last week I got a phone call, and I was like, yeah, I'm coming. We had an hour and a half before we had to be there. But anyway, so I forgot to make that post. But I also was thinking that it wasn't a hurry because you're going to post it as finished, right? You're not going to post progress because I'm not drawing for progress. So only as finished. So I guess it was okay that I didn't post it yet. I don't know if I'm I don't know if I'm gonna have enough yarn to do 11 rows of bobbles. Oh, it says 400 yards. I mean, are they kidding me? Uh, she says nope. I guess she's not kidding me. Why, did you finish yours already, Bev? I know Linda did. All right. All right. It's time to go ahead and do row number 9. So we're going to double crochet in each stitch around for row number 9 the same way. So you're going to chain 2 and you're going to double crochet in each stitch around. So you should only have 48 stitches again. So make sure that you don't make too many stitches. I'm still doing bobbles, but that is your last row, number 9. Let me write that down so I don't forget that I did row 6 through 9 today. And I will do row number 9. And then that way everybody else can go that's not doing it. And have a great week. And you have one whole entire day and a half to get your hats up. You're making the Hirschner's one? Oh, okay. You can make any stocking you want, of course. And I will get a stocking post up pretty soon here for you to put your finished stockings in. I have no idea what I'm giving away for that. But we'll think of something. Looks like this is going to be pretty big, though. Okay, I got one more bobble to do. Holy cow. It's a lot of work, that row. I want to show you when I get that last bobble done. Okay. Tighten down and slip stitch into the top of your first bobble to finish that row. And then, like I said, I didn't catch it all. Slip stitch in, chain 2, and begin round number 9 with double crochet in every stitch around. And just do the bobble and then 1, 2, and then the bobble and then 1, 2, and make sure you have 48 stitches. You don't want it to be going, the width to be going up and down. Only we would see it though, right? Okay. Wow, this is really thick. Whew. Whose idea was this anyway? Okay, there we go. One of my the bobbles are not. There we go. There we go. It's like a bowl now. There. Just like a little bowl. All right. When we get back. Oh, that's a great idea, Deb. Make these for your booth for people to buy at your craft fair. That's a great addition to your table. And you can hang them so you got height at your table. And different you can put like holly leaves and things like that on each one to make them a little bit different. How cute. That's a great idea. You're making yours with one strand of 4. That's what I want. I want to see you guys do them all kinds of different ways. And then when we post them together, we can all look and see and talk about what kind of yarn that you use and how it came out and that kind of thing. That's a great idea. It's a perfect time to get started. If you have say a late November Black Friday sale to go to at a craft situation, maybe you'll get enough made up. You take, and this is just my opinion, Debbie, but you take your supplies. So if I were to get one made out of here, right, for $4.99, now that's only a sale price, so $9.99, right? And triple that, we're talking $30 for a stocking. I know it sounds like you're not getting your money's worth as far as the time you put in, but again, $25 to $30 for a handmade stocking, that's not a bad price. But don't give away your savings. So if you paid $5 for the yarn, don't give it to someone else. If they want to go out and buy it, they're going to not find that price. They're going to find it at $10. So they're going to have to pay the $30 to make it. So don't give away your savings. You buy the yarn, you take the savings. So that's my opinion. But if you went 35, they can always ask you if you'll take less, right? But it depends on how many you have. It depends on who else is making them at the same craft sale and what they're charging too, because I don't lower my price because someone else is charging less. I just say that, that's what I'm worth, and the right person will come around and they will pay it. So you might think about it that way. They didn't sell. Well, you can add some embellishments on the gold ones, maybe. The beads and the handle and some holly leaves or stuff like that. Maybe that'll help. I guess it has to be the right person too. They want a gift for a new couple that's collecting things for their decorations to, have a few more. I want to finish row 9 because I want to show you how the bobbles popped out a little bit more, just like you said that they might. Like I said, I am amazed at how much yarn this is taking. Yours didn't sell either. Well, I haven't tried it. Deb, did your friends' stockings sell? Hi there. We're on our row number 9, and I'm going to end there today. I just want to finish my row because I don't want to have to work on it. after the show's over. She sold 4 and got a couple orders too. So yeah, I'm going to guess where the venue is and how you display them. It's all going to be a factor. What colors you make, you know. This is dusty yarn or something. Again, I did get it at a discount store, so. This is very hard on my hands, though, this doubled up here. It's almost like a 6. Like I'm using a 6. In fact, I bet you if you use a 6, it would be a fantastic stocking. So, all right, let me put my stitch marker in because I don't want to rip anything out. One time doing these stitches is enough. And I can't even get the dang stitch marker in here. Okay. All right, so here I am. Come on. Here I am. I have that much done. And this is going to be generous. Yep. It's going to be a generous size. You're right. And those bobbles are standing out. I'm guessing you don't have 4 stitches in them or something, Linda. And I'm sorry. I'm not sick. It's just that something is in this yarn. And even if I was, it's an allergy. There is rows 1 through 9. You're going to your first fiber festival. Oh, I can't. I want to go to one. Berries and greenery on them. Yeah, that's a great idea. You're going to try to line yours. And it ends up in Area 51. Yeah, of course it does. So what I was saying was if we used a yarn like this one, look at how thick that sucker is, right? We probably wouldn't do bobbles with this one. At least I wouldn't. This is only 130 yards of a buttercream from Joann's. And it is a size 6. And so if you were using this, you probably need 3 of them. But I would definitely not do bobbles because those bobbles would be such a yarn eater. I mean, literally. But this one happens to have alpaca in it. You might want to use an acrylic for this because of the price. To buy this to use for stockings, it's a little pricey because it has alpaca. But anyway, just saying. Okay, I think that's it. Anybody have any more questions? This has been fun today. Yeah. All right. I'm going to put this back down in here because I don't want to lose the pattern or anything. I'm going to put the hook down in here. It's in my plastic tote bag that I got from the Watkins Glen race. And it does not say Chase Elliott on it. Well, it's supposed to be big enough to hang on your fireplace, right? All right, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. What's left? It's raining here, so crochet time. Watching the race. That's what I'm going to do. Take care, everybody. Take a moment out of each day. Be creative. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.